Check out this clip from Neighborly Discourse with Billy and Steve.
Hold on.
Censorship one? The
Yeah.
irony, like which I
Okay, hold on. We're going to
Yeah.
put Hunter Biden to the side
All
because
right,
this is
go.
much more interesting. We'll talk
Okay.
about Hunter Biden maybe another episode.
All right.
I want to talk about that one.
yes.
Okay, so walk me through this because I think I understood the meme and I actually commented on it, but I want to make sure. New York Times, and by the way, I read the article.
So New York Times came out
Okay.
and their editorial department said we have a problem with free speech in America.
Okay,
And it was on, I think Jesse Waters had a report on it.
okay,
So he's like, the tweet I put about you have free speech but not freedom from consequences or something was Keith Olbermann.
okay,
So he's like, you know what this guy thinks.
okay.
So the editorial from
New Times.
New York Times says we have a free speech problem. And he's like, no, we don't. You just have your opinion, if it's wrong, should be taken down.
And that's Oberman that said
That's
that.
Oberman. So
Okay.
again, free speech, we have one. No, your just opinion's wrong, so we can get rid of it. That's a conflict with free speech.
Mm-hmm.
And some other pundits and other articles came out and said their whole editorial team this first needs to be rejected, and they need to resign because it's patently false or spreading misinformation.
Who's the one that said that?
That I don't. It's a guy's. His name's on the thing. I cut it off.
But do you know where he leans?
I can assume where he leans. I mean, he's saying you shouldn't be able to have an opinion, so I assume he leans left.
Okay, so that wasn't clear to me when I
The
saw
guy's
the meme.
name's on there. I cut it off. It was like Dan something or other.
Okay.
It didn't say where he was from, but I could easily look the name up and find out what it is. But I just wanted to put the quote out there.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, they need to be taken down. They're spreading misinformation. This needs to be retracted. They need to resign because we don't have a free speech problem. And I'm reading this, and it sounded with Jesse Waters, he's like, is this really happening type thing?
Uh-huh.
Do they not see that this is a free speech problem? You don't like what they're saying, so take it down and get rid of it. That's a free speech problem.
I so much want to know who this person is
Yeah.
that wrote that. I just want to know how much cachet he has, how much influence he has.
Yeah, I'll
Because-
find it on here and I'll put
because-
it on there.
Because when I read it, right, I said, okay, so here's New York Times with this article saying free speech,
Yeah.
and then here's someone else blasting them for writing this article.
Yeah.
I immediately thought that was someone from the right that wrote it. Okay, so that's I don't know what made me think that. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But I was like, hold on a second.
No, I get what you're saying because it can be taken either way.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just the fact that someone has a problem with someone saying we have a free speech problem
Yeah.
is a problem.
It's a problem,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So because of that, I went and read the article because I subscribe to New
Yeah.
York Times. So I found the article and I read it. I would say 80% of it was very, very good.
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, you're going to say, well, of course, the 20% is the stuff that you don't agree with, right? Which is true, right? And I can almost say all of it was good. If the 20% that I didn't agree with, it's not the fact that I disagree with it that makes it not good. It's how they wrote it that makes it not good.
Yeah.
And I know it's an opinion piece. I know because it's an opinion, you get more leeway, right? Because
Yeah.
you're not actually reporting the news. But they were making such a salient point about they did a great job documenting how we the people on both sides saying like, yo, free speech is a problem. Something's wrong here in our country
Yeah.
with on both sides where they won't speak out loud. Remember I said this earlier. I said, I remember the first time Trump was going to get elected, no one would say they were going to vote for Trump because they
Yeah.
were scared of the backlash.
Yeah.
This is basically that we're proving this out. Like, hey,
Yeah.
people are like scared to just talk. And if we can't talk, we got an issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have